Derek, it's Coach Gurney from Rising Star Baseball Camp. This is video footage of you hitting that Ken Germain sent me, and we're going to break it down in slow motion to see if there's any mechanical adjustments we can make to improve your performance. I've got you paired up here with David Wright of the New York Mets. The first thing I notice in your launch position is that left arm is getting prematurely extended a little bit. I'd like to see that in a more bent arm posture. Let's take a look at some angles here. David Wright has an angle of 117 degrees with that front left arm. Your arm has it 137 degrees. So we want to get that angle a little smaller than 137. I'm worried that you're on the verge of casting, where you're getting a sweeping motion and that front arm is too extended. We want to get extension after contact. Next, let's take a look at your front foot. And I noticed this on a couple swings that Ken had sent me. It's landing open. And you look at most major league hitters, pretty much 90% of major league hitters, with the exception of a fastball that's in on their hands, they're going to keep that front foot closed. And yours is open here. And the problem is that you might leak with that front hip. So we want to keep that front foot closed in the stride position. All right, as we watch the tape here, you get excellent rear hip drive. So I really like your hip drive here. So let me back this up. And really like this hip drive here. You do a nice job right here of getting in what we call a power V position at contact with your arm. So that's a real good configuration. As we watch David Wright, he does the same. Look at that power V. I want to stress how stiff he is with that front leg. And you get pretty good stiffness with that front leg, but I think you would agree his weight is moving towards that left-handed batter's box a little better. So we want to have that body lean like he has. And yours is certainly not deficient, but it could be a little more exaggerated. The way his body lean is towards that second base area or even that left-handed batter's box. And he's got tremendous stiffness on that left leg. And his bent back leg is very much like yours, although I feel that your feet in the swing start out very wide and then get very close together. And I'm going to back this up now, and you can see how you start much wider than Wright, comparatively for your body type. So you're much wider than him here. And then at contact, I feel like he's hitting from a more balanced base than you are. But I do love your hip drive and your power V position. And you have excellent finish, nice high finish, much like Wright does right here. So the things that concern me are, one, this front arm, and does it cast right here? Okay, two, the front foot is a big concern for me. All right? Because let's watch David Wright's front foot. He really keeps it closed through the swing. All right, so as I mentioned, the only time you're going to want to get that front foot as open as yours is on an inside pitch. And right here, you can see he keeps it relatively closed. And lastly, I am concerned in your launch and load, you wrap the bat behind your head here. Okay, this is what we call a bat wrap. So look at the angle of your bat, Derek. It's behind your head. And we all know that we have to get here at contact. So the longer we wrap in our load, the more time it's going to take to get to contact. And you start seeing different pitchers with higher velocities as you get to JV and varsity baseball. This could become a problem. So while Wright does wrap a little bit into his load right here, I'm worried yours is wrapped all the way behind your head. And keep in mind, David Wright is a Major League Baseball player. He's going to have a superior quickness to the rest of us normal humans. So 3 things to focus on. 1, don't wrap the bat around the head. 2, don't cast with that front left arm as you attack the baseball. And 3, make sure that front foot lands more closed than it is right here. I also would suggest in your training, and you're at an age 15 where you want to start hitting the weight room and doing some explosive squats, explosive bench press, so we can really foster positive fast twitch muscle fiber. What I mean by that is being able to react quickly on a baseball field. You may want to also integrate some plyometrics into your workout. And in terms of your training within hitting, we're going to want to see as many different pitches and react. Hitting is all about making adjustments and reacting. So if you can get some curveballs and some change-ups and some 2-seam fastballs and 4-seam fastballs thrown at you, ideally on a full field format, but at minimum in the batting cage. That'll also help you react to pitches all throughout the strike zone, and which will hopefully transfer when we're in game situations this spring. If you want to contact me, I'm at coachgurney@gmail.com, and I wish you all the best and hope to